Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Diablo 3. I am Rufal, playing this game for you. Woo! Hey, Shen. What do you think of what we got going on?
I know what I fear. For long years, I feared the Jewel of Durgis would fall into the wrong hands. That its evil would be unleashed upon our world. But in the sight of all this destruction, I can hardly look or even think upon a jewel, even one as terrible as Durgis. You must save us.
Thanks, Shen. It's a very serious note coming from him.
Your task will soon be done. The angels will then have no choice but to value mortals, thanks to you.
You may be right.
Of course I'm right. Look who you're talking to. Have I ever steered you wrong?
No, but sometimes you hide parts of the truth.
All for your own good, Chelto. All for your own good.
Right.
I spoke with Ethereal, and he helped me translate the document. It was written by an angel who saw promise in humanity. He began to teach a group of young women who had killed the demons their masters summoned.
You and your sisters?
None other. The prophet I have followed for so many years. He was an angel.
That is why Tyrael seemed familiar to you.
Yes, but I do not know whether the prophet was the dying angel I met or not. The writings say that he worked in absolute secrecy. Ethereal knew nothing of them.
Then you must find a new path through the world without him.
You are right. And I hope that path will still be with you, my friend.
My blessings.
Dismiss you in case you have talking points, which you don't.
May the battles never end.
I have a gift for you, Linden.
Is that so?
Take this gold. When the demons are vanquished, we will go to Kingsport, settle your debt, and free your brother.
I can't accept this.
Please, as a reward for your aid.
I don't know how to thank you.
Then don't. We're brothers in war now. There's no need for words.
Alright. Simple enough. Well. Tyrael, do you have anything to add to that?
You've said that the Crystal Arch is the heart of heaven. Tell me about it.
It is older than time itself, and over the eons, this shining realm took shape around it. It thrums with living light and sound that courses through the very fabric of the Silver City.
The angels are birthed from it as well?
Yes, like musical notes in a grand chorus. Angels are the manifestation of the Arch's intrinsic harmony. The purest expressions of this harmony were my brethren, the Archangels.
It seems that this harmony was broken long ago.
Yes, but hope has returned. And as you mortals are fond of saying, it is not over yet. I fear that if we defeat Diablo, Leah's innocent spirit will die with him.
I fear the same. No matter how long it takes, or how far the journey, I will never rest until her soul is at peace. I know that you and Ariel voted to spare mankind, but who voted to destroy us?
Imperius. Malthael abstained, but it was counted against you.
Abstain? This Malthael sounds like a coward.
He was no coward. He was wisdom itself, until his disappearance. The Endura's council has been broken ever since.
Wait a second. So Ariel and Tyrael both voted to spare mankind. Imperius voted to destroy mankind. And Malthael abstained because he wasn't present. And the Archangel of Fate, whose name eludes me, Ethereal, Clearly, he must have also voted to save mankind. So the only one who voted to destroy mankind was Imperius.
So, this is where the journey ends. Regardless of how, it has been an honor fighting by your side, friend.
You are a courageous and mighty ally, Cormac. I too am honored.
Somehow, I hope I got the lore wrong there.
What became of Malthael?
Long ago, when Anarius and his ilk stole the World Stone to create Sanctuary, Malthael became consumed with discovering its whereabouts. As the Archangel of Wisdom, he was tortured by his inability to recover the sacred artifact.
Where is he now?
Some say he haunts the silent halls of Pandemonium, forever seeking answers to the unknowable mysteries of life and death.
What is the prime evil?
It is the sum total of all 7 evils housed within one body. There is an ancient legend, known only to a few, of the great dragon Tathamet, who was the original embodiment of evil. The legend says that he was ripped apart during an epic battle with Anu, and that the burning hells are composed of his remains.
Who is Anu?
Just as Tathamet was the ultimate evil, Anu was the ultimate good. It is said by some that the Crystal Arch is all that remains of this great warrior.
So Diablo is the dragon reborn?
In a manner of speaking, yes.
Well then, suppose it's time for us to go and slay the dragon. Let's go, Cormac.
I've been trapped. You best go on without me.
Right. Guess we'll face the dragon alone then. Hey, guy.
The 7 evils are one within me. I am Legion. Enough! Let us see how you fare in my realm of terror.
Oh.
Tastes your fear, Neverland.
Not enough fury.
Clear off, punk. No. Die. No. Oh, that was it.
I need fury.
Ah, punk.
Can you feel your death approaching?
No.
I need fury.
Defeat your own terror.
Take that, punk.
No! This wretched light must be eradicated!
No more stalling games.
All that you have known, all that you have ever loved, shall die along with you, Nephilim.
So be it. Come on, then.
More fury.
Good try.
Not enough fury.
Take that, punk. Jerk. Woo. What we got here? Ah. Familiar with those. Oh, and they're ancient too, just to taunt me. uh. Hmm. I'll make use of that. Anything else here any good?
I have thought on it for quite some time. Perhaps I did misjudge Lyndon. He's not quite the villain I thought he was.
He has his uses.
Alright. Resource cost reduction. How you doing, buddy?
Well, it was all worth it. Everything. The cuts, the bruises, having to break bread with that Templar. You were like family to me now. I owe you the world, my friend. But now I better shut up before I make myself sick. That was astounding! What you did back there! You're the greatest hero in history. Everyone in Kingsport will know your name if I have my way. They'll sing it for the rest of time. Hell, I will sing right now if you want me to. I can't believe you really did it.
Are those tears in your eyes, Lyndon?
No. it's raining.
It doesn't rain in the heavens.
Well, it does now.
You truly are the one the prophet promised. You are everything that all the angels and all of humanity could have hoped for. And, well, you're awfully nice too.
If you say so.
I cannot believe it all came to pass, just as the prophet wished. I left everything I knew behind to fight with you. It was the best choice I have ever made.
Alright then.
The day is won. Diablo is vanquished, and all evil with him.
Do not be so sure. True evil never really dies.
Time will tell.
Hooray!
In the end, it was a mortal heart that saved 2 worlds from ruin and cast down the prying evil forever. A new day breaks for both angels and men. For mankind's greatest champion, the Nephilim, rose to confront the darkness that we, in our pride, would not face. My brethren, I will take my place among you once again. But this time, as a mortal. Since justice has been met this day, I will now stand as wisdom. On behalf of those who risked all to save us. Forevermore, we shall stand together, angels and men, in the light of this glorious new dawn.
This is all well and good, but what about the Black Soul Stone?
Diablo was defeated. For a time it seemed we would know peace. But it was not to be. For Diablo's essence lingers in the Black Soul Stone. I cannot destroy the stone, nor allow its evil to remain within the heavens. And so it must be hidden, even from the angels. I pray that it will be enough. You have done well, Horadrim. Your service here is finished. And you should all
fail. Brother. Why? The Nephilim will stop you. No one can stop death. Refugees on the road tell me that angels prey on Westmarch, laying waste and murdering thousands, and no one knows why. I have no love for this city, but I will not stand by while its people are slaughtered. These Reapers will learn that they are not the only killers in Westmarch.
Well then. Come, Cormac.
The Nephilim. Tyrael sent me to find you. Malthael has taken the Black Soul Stone. You must come with me.
People are dying down in those streets. I cannot just abandon them.
But you and Tyrael need to form a plan. We must find Malthael.
Tell Tyrael I will meet him in Westmarch. Go.
It will be done. I swear it.
That punks. Yeah, also kind of showed just how dependent I am on the effect from these bracers. Hopefully I'll find another legendary that'll have a different effect that I can rely on. Until then.
We're going to die. She's coming to kill us all.
By the ancients, no.
I watched the dark struck by the native man. I heard the sound of his screams until his flesh dissolved to nothing, and only his armor-clad skeleton remained, his jaw unhinged. Blue mist swirled around his bones, coalescing into new flesh. When at last I cut him down, the phantasmal flesh exploded, leaving only a pile of armor behind.
The gates.
Ah!
Though this Reaper wields a dangerous sword, its shield,
I need fury.
with its rows of razor-sharp spikes, poses the greatest. With a single thrust, it can open a man from waist to throat. That shield was not made for protection. It was made to cripple, maim,
away, punks. Woo. Any good? Not so much.
More fury.
Aha! Different way into the city. What do we got here?
Stop! Don't go out into the streets. It's the end of the world. So many have been killed and the Reapers are everywhere.
Is anyone alive in there?
General Torian was defending a group of refugees at the old Zakharoon Cathedral, but they're likely all dead by now.
Wait. You're the barbarian who saved Bastion's Keep. You'll save us too, won't you?
Yes, that is why I am here.
Let's go.
Keep moving. I think we lost her. No, no!
With demon blood must die.
Wait, what?
Demon blood. Those were innocent people. Impossible.
The shadow touched me, and darkness spread across my vision until all I could see was blackness. It gave way to a pale
I need fury.
that sapped my strength. It seemed so easy. But instead, I drew upon the last of my will and fought back. Color flooded back into my sight. The shadow was right before me, and I drove my spear through it. As Malthael has imbued them with the ability to sense the living, Revenant archers do not rely on their vision to find their targets. There is no place safe from their sightless gaze. They will find you through stone, wood, and even the ground itself. And once they have their quarry,
Defend the church! Repel these vile reapers! The ancient threat is strong.
They should have run when they had the chance.
Darn right, they should have. Like that.
Ah, we found you.
Yeah, material.
Because he feeds on death. Every time his reapers kill, he grows stronger. And with the primeval gone, Malthael believes this is the perfect time to end the eternal conflict.
humanity has nothing to do with that war.
But we are descended from demons and angels. When Malthael looks at us, he sees demons.
What the?
All the refugees are inside! Follow me!
That can't be good. Open up you.
Akarat's Bay! This is worse than I feared. What is that?
A death maiden! Stop her!
Oi! Take that, punk!
We must do everything in our power to slow the Nephilim down, so that the collection of souls is not interrupted. It is the key to Malthael's victory.
Slaughtering the innocent is the key to Malthael's victory, is it? Well...
I will end this slaughter. Where is Malthael?
I know only that he is not in Westmarch. He could have taken the Black Soul Stone anywhere in creation.
But why does he want the stone? Is there any way to find out?
There may be. A sliver broke off when Malthael took the Soul Stone. Perhaps by studying that sliver, I can learn his plans.
Then you study the sliver, while I save this city from the Reapers.
Right. That's a pleasant thing, isn't it?
Malthael, my brother. He was wisdom, leader of our council, first among angels. And now, he has become this.
What drove him to such madness?
After the destruction of the World Stone, Malthael's mood darkened, and he left the heavens frequently. Then he disappeared completely. He must have developed a connection, no, an obsession with human souls.
What matters now is stopping Malthael. Our souls are meant to join with the world, not to be eaten by death.
Mm-hmm.
Studying the sliver of the Black Soul Stone will show you what Malthael is planning.
The sliver is still connected to the Soul Stone. As the stone changes, the sliver will change too. Therefore, I can observe what Malthael is doing to the stone, and if we're lucky, even discover his plan.
I see. Hello, sir. Who are you?
Why have the Haradrim returned now?
Tyrael rebuilt the Order to help him take the Soul Stone from heaven, and to protect mankind. After all, you can't be everywhere at once, no matter how powerful you are.
Fair enough, I guess.
We stayed to fight, Robert and me, but it fell. And when they started to tear into him, I panicked. I ran.
There is no shame in your actions. There was nothing you could have done for him.
At long last, a hero comes to save us. That won't bring my wife back, though, will it?
No, it won't. Neither will your
My
sarcasm.
library isn't far from here. I was closing everything up for the day when I heard the fighting in the streets. I barred the doors and then squeezed through the back window to escape. But I'll have to come up with something more exciting when I write my official account, won't I?
We would hope for history to be accurate.
You've heard the legend of the Tomb of Rackus, haven't you?
No.
Its location has never been found. Most scholars think it's underneath Westmarch, but I suspect it's somewhere outside the city. Rackus was a clever man, after all.
If you say so.
Westmarch originally grew from the efforts of the great General Rackus to spread his religion beyond the realms of the East. Seized by the superstitions of the Zakarum faith, he drove his paladins relentlessly across the barbaric western lands, subduing the uncivilized tribes he found there. Ultimately, he became king of them all.
Hey there, Hadrig.
Do you hear something?
Hmm? I have something.
Anyone out there? Anyone?
Hello, sir.
Someone came for me after all this time.
My friend Hadrig heard you.
Bloody miracle! Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I owe you both.
Come, it is safe up there now.
Remember that noise I heard? It was that lad you rescued.
I'm Bryson.
I came here to see your friend.
And now he won't go away.
You did save his life. He must be grateful.
I am. In fact, I'm going to repay Hadrig by helping him.
And I told you to stay away from my forge.
Oh, this could blossom into something unpleasant.
Is there anything on your mind, Hadrig?
I was thinking about my master. He took me in after we escaped my father's manor in Chaldeum. I can't say I was the best apprentice, a noble boy with soft hands, but I wanted to learn. I didn't have anything else.
Sounds familiar.
You mean Bryson? Oh, I was never that bad.
How would you know?
I grew up over by the docks. Not the good part of town, but it's what my parents could afford. They died when the plague swept through a few years ago, within hours of each other. Like they had to stay together. I used to hate them for leaving me, but now it's a relief they didn't have to see all this happen.
I know who was responsible for this. It's the poor. They've summoned these monstrosities to take Westmarch for themselves.
Everyone loves a good old conspiracy theory. Hey, Shen.
Did you know there were once 2 moons? Lyria is the one that is no more. I think it's time I told you the whole story of Zai and his master, the god of desire, Durgist.
Okay.
You mean you are ready to tell your version of the truth?
Durgist's jewel has appeared again, and the time for secrets is over.
So it is time to tell me if you are a god.
Wait, what? I feel like I missed something somewhere.
There was a great gem market here in Westmarch. I spend many a carefree day browsing the aisles. To think that I will never again see all those happy little stalls, those rows of jewels, and those gem cutters.
You ask who's to blame for this doom? All of Westmarch, reveling in sin, worshipping petty idols. The Zakarum are gone, and the Order of Malthael now rises. Praise Malthael, and your souls may yet be saved. He spares only the faithful. Donate to the Order and prove your conviction.
I see people are ready to take advantage of the situation. Hi there.
I can't believe we're still alive, and it's all thanks to you. I thought we would die in that foul-smelling place.
Oh, you're welcome.
Did you grab the jewelry at least?
Harold, those monsters were about to kill us.
Well, I would rather be dead than poor.
Wonderful people around here. Anything to say?
Cormac, you seem troubled.
For too long have I lived with the knowledge that my order tortures its initiates and twists their minds. I need to know how high this evil reaches. If my whole order is corrupt, what does it mean to be a Templar? What am I?
You are an honorable man who dedicated his life to something you believed meaningful.
But it wasn't, was it? The guilty will answer for their transgressions. I swear it.
That's something for a little later, Cormac. Hey, Wyndon.
Well, the world's under attack and people are dying everywhere. It must be time for us to go on another adventure, right?
You're not wrong. Hi there.
It is good to see you again, though it seems like we are only brought together in the worst of circumstances. But I suppose if times were better, we would never have met.
I suppose that's true. Oh, you have more to talk about?
For a moment, I heard one of my sister's voices. I could not make out the words.
Sometimes the dead visit me in my dreams. You and I share a similar burden.
My sisters are gone now, and I am the last memory of a world long since forgotten.
You do not know why your sisters died. That is why they stay with you.
Alright then. Let's come up here and actually trigger the quest.
General Torian, what was that Death Maiden doing in the cathedral?
She was creating an orb that turns the living into Malthael's death creatures. A single orb can transform hundreds of innocent people every hour, and my men report 2 more of them out in the city.
Soul crucibles. With 2 of them, Malthael has an endless supply of soldiers.
Then I will destroy these crucibles and cut off Malthael's supply of troops. Malthael's Reapers are people whose souls were taken by the crucibles?
Sadly, yes.
What of the Death Maidens?
Their story is as tragic as Malthael's. Once the vanguard of his wisdom angels, they followed him down the path to darkness.
Well, sadly, we have gone from fighting demons in the legions of hell to fighting angels, now known as Reapers. Well, it's a fight that will continue next time. We'll see you then. Later.